Bears 62-57 here at McHale Center. Head coach Sean Miller joins us. And Coach, congratulations. When we talked before the bowl game, you said rebounding was your number one key. Is that what led to the win tonight?
That's why we won. You know, Cal is good rebounding the ball at both ends, but especially on offense. Not only in the Pac-12, they're the best in the Pac-12, but I believe they're one of the best in the country. They're physical on both ends. They have great size and experience. Obviously, Ivan Rabb, you know, he speaks for himself, the type of player he is. But we did a really good job on Ivan. We won the battle on the backboard. It was a big emphasis, as you know, Brian, the last couple of days, and I give our guys a lot of credit for responding. I also thought that we handled their zone very well, got really good shots, took great care of the ball. In the first half, our offense was clearly better than it was in the second because we had one turnover in 20 minutes. And, you know, they played a lot more zone in the first half and thought we created some really good shots. In the second half, 9 turnovers in one half, it's very, very hard to win. And that took away from a lot of the great things that we did. And you know what, all of us, including myself, probably have to be a little bit better organizing our offense and scoring more than we did. But I'll tell you this, Brian, when you play Cal, they are as good of a defensive team as there is. You know, coming in, you know, I track the numbers as much as anyone. You know, they're a top 10 defensive team in the country. So that's how a top 10 defensive team and really one of the top probably 20 offensive rebounding teams in the country feels, and they have both elements. So that's why the game it's hard to score at times, and you know, you really have to do a great job of taking care of the ball against a defensive team like them.
Cal gives up on the season 62 points a game. Your team scored 62 tonight. They got 57. So tell us a little bit more about your team's defense holding the Bears to 57 points.
Our defense was very good. We broke down a couple times at the beginning of the second half on second shots. And at the end of the game, just being smart, you know, guard-on-guard switch late game. You know, sometimes you forget we have so many young guys out there, freshmen. They haven't been in these situations as much as sometimes you think they have, and I think it's up to us to learn from those. But Jabari Bird was also great tonight. I don't look at us as, you know, being irresponsible guarding him. I thought he made some challenge shots. He made some tough shots. The one he made at the very end, the three-point shot, was a great shot. And that happens sometimes. You know, they were 6 for 19 from 3, and they got off to a great start. I think that was one of the best games I've seen Jabari Bird play, and he earned it. He really did.
We gave the player of the game to the entire Arizona bench tonight because all 4 of those guys made contributions when they were on the floor. Does that tell us a little bit about it? And I pointed out to Kobe Simmons in particular, not just because he was the high scorer, but because of all those minutes he played earlier in the season. It shows how valuable he can be for you in his current position.
I would give the player of the game. You're right. It was a total team win, so I think in a way that's what you're saying. But Kobe was as valuable of a player tonight as anybody. He was great in the first half, both on offense and defense. You know, you love to see him play. The minutes that he played without a turnover, 3 assists, 5 for 8 from the field. He shot the ball with confidence, played with confidence, and played really hard. And, you know, when you can raise your level against a great competition, I think it says a lot about you. And, you know, tonight he was terrific.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Brian.
Head coach Sean Miller here courtside at McHale Center where the Wildcats beat the Bears 62-57. Arizona headed for Washington State on Thursday night against the Cougars.